Hello, listeners. This is Dow here with just a little message before the beginning of the podcast. You might know if I'm going to tell you now. I actually fucked up a bit because the fact is that I actually say episode 6 in the podcast itself, although it is actually episode 5. So when you hear episode 6, just think it's episode 5. And there's a little gag at the end. It's about episode 6 as well, but I'll probably leave it in anyway just because it's pretty amusing if you like. So it's episode 5, not episode 6. Episode 6 is next week. So thank you for listening and enjoy. Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the United Gamedom podcast. I am your host, Darren, aka Dow, and once again, I am joined by my illustrious co-hosts, Dennis, aka D-Boy.
Hello.
Hello, Dennis.
Hello.
And Derek, aka Gigastorms. Hello, Derek.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, indeed. So thanks everyone for tuning into this podcast. I'm surprised Dennis didn't do the little gag.
No, is it already that number already?
Yes.
How do you...
I'll talk about that in a while.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just a gag that we Dennis has against me, which has pretty much been going for the last 6 years. It's the way I pronounce a certain word. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully we're just trying to make this a bit more shorter, maybe within the 2 hour range anyway, because we tend to go on tangents and things like that here anyway. So
We will try.
but we'll try. But I wouldn't be surprised if we go over the 2 hour mark once again, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll just carry along and just go through like the usual shit. So anyway, how's your guys last 2 weeks been?
Oh, all right, I guess. Very game-filled, I guess you could say.
Pretty good. I didn't play a whole lot, but I had a few games in there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that as well anyway. I'm fine now. This is just great doing this podcast now because first of all, it's I'm officially on holiday now for the next 11 days, which is awesome. And also, this will basically be up on my birthday, this is recorded on the Saturday, but it'll be up Sunday, so it'll be officially my birthday. It's a birthday episode pretty much then.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday.
Thanks very much. I'm 54 years old, not really. I'll be 27, so I'm getting there to the 30s. Once I hit 30, I'll officially feel shit.
Yeah, you're going to the depression.
So anyway. So anyway, let's get into news now. There's a few news stories I'd like to talk about now. So anyway, Dennis, what news is there this week?
Okay, well, I have like 2 things that are not huge, but I guess we can mention them. Analysts are saying that Grand Theft Auto 5 would be launching on October 23rd of this year and not next year. That's a little weird for Rockstar, who usually launches their game like at the beginning of summer. So it's kind of weird that they're deciding to launch during October. Is it to bring in more money for the holidays, or what are they planning to do? I guess that's the focus if it actually happens, and if they actually launch on October 23rd. It's just speculation so far, but usually analysts are pretty on the spot, not to use a pun here, but on the spot for these types of things. So.
Yeah, the fact is, But the thing is, it'd be strange though, because you usually don't see Rockstar releasing two games in the 1 year now.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
as you said though, it's pretty much the last few years have always released a game in May. Like 2010, it was Red Dead Redemption. Last year it was LA Noire. This year it's Max Payne 3. So I honestly though, I don't think this will be the case though, because October, like it was October, I believe, like GTA 4
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to come out, but it got delayed then. So I don't see this actually happening. I'd be surprised if it actually is the date, but I'll say it'll be coming out May next year, basically to continue their annual showing
But
of May, because they
aren't
tend to
they
do very well.
aren't they losing money though? Aren't they like losing a little bit of money? I think I read somewhere that
Well, probably they are anyway, but the thing is though, they usually do well in May though,
Mhm.
because like nothing really else comes out that month.
Yeah, but this year is a little different.
Yeah, because Max Payne 3 comes out the same week as Diablo
The same
3,
day,
so
same day.
same day, yeah. Well, same week. Anyway, same
Mhm.
day, same week. Same thing. But like as I said, GTA 5 should be interesting anyway. We just have to wait and see what if that date is the correct one.
Are you guys actually looking forward to GTA 5?
I am.
I am from the trailer, because the trailer looks pretty nice. It's just like, yep, this looks a lot better than, in terms of the city now, the look of it, it looks better than the Liberty City from GTA 4.
Mhm.
If they just fixed the problems I had with 4, which was basically Mission Friday, then I'd be stoked.
Don't get your hopes up. This is still Rockstar.
Yeah. If they just basically did Saints Row sort of Friday missions, like, I'd be happy, bro. If I want to get my fun fix, I'll just go to Saints Row.
Yeah. Well, again, don't get your hopes up. I think they decided to take a more serious turn with GTA 4, and I think that's going to continue with 5. Even though I absolutely love San Andreas, like it's my favorite game of all time, and they go back to the same settings pretty much. That's pretty cool, but I do not think, especially, I mean, if it's just pretty much the same frame as GTA 4 was, you won't see like crazy stunts and crazy stuff in this game. I think it's going to be more serious, like 4 was. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, this probably would be this thing though, but like, hopefully it's just still like, hopefully the like activities and things like that are better though. But
Mhm.
like I said, San Andreas is my favorite GTA as well. I just love the whole countryside stuff, and I think there will be a bit in that in 5 now, from what I've seen in the
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
So I'll definitely be looking forward to it.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be. Well, we'll have to see, but I don't think I was disappointed with 4. Like it was a complete difference between San Andreas and 4. If you take the console games only, I'm not talking about the handheld games that came out, but it's a complete difference from San Andreas to 4. It's like very serious, and the activities that you go bowling and stuff like.
Boring.
What the hell? You shoot darts? Yeah, okay. Whatever. But anyway, we'll have to see. I guess will it come out this year? Nobody knows. Like I don't
Yeah,
think Max Payne is gonna make a lot of money, personally. I don't think it's gonna sell well, but we're gonna have to see.
I have not seen any. I haven't watched any footage of Max Payne 3. I've seen like screenshots,
Mhm.
but no footage whatsoever.
The game
so
looks very good, but it's been delayed a lot. Like it's almost become the new Duke Nukem, but it's like I don't know. Like people, especially since Diablo 3 comes out the same day, I don't think it's gonna make a lot of money, personally.
yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a few other news stories. Dark, sort of, there's news stories about there's 2 new games announced, isn't there, from the Sony platform?
Right. The first thing, Amazon leaked the new God of War game called God of War Ascension. And then basically Sony just said, fuck it and just confirmed it and released the trailer.
Yeah.
So the trailer's interesting, but I mean, it looks like it's a prequel or something.
Yes, it is exactly a prequel, but as you two know, I'm a big fan of the God of War series, but even I am getting a bit tired because another fucking prequel. There's been three games in the main series, and this is going to be the third prequel. I was like, Jesus Christ, enough already. And the thing is, though, it seems that we already know what happens if you play through the games,
Yeah.
because like flashbacks and things like that.
Yeah.
It takes place before the Chains of Olympus, which is like the earliest in the series in terms of chronology time. So I don't know. I'll still probably buy it though and still really like it, but I'm just getting a bit tired of the story of Kratos. So
I haven't watched anything about it, but I played God of War 1, but I haven't played the other games. And I don't know, I've kind of I watched the trailer and it's like, okay, well, how many times will they go, back in time to show Kratos, I know they're
yeah,
making money with the games, but how many times will they do that? It's like, okay. Well, at one point it's going to get like a little bit repetitive, a little bit annoying, I guess. I don't know. You guys have played a lot of God of War, obviously. So, what are your thoughts?
I've played the three games. I haven't played the two PSP games. I like all three of them. I really like the first one the most.
I actually I prefer the second one. I think the second one's the best in terms of flow. Like I really enjoyed the third one though, but I was a bit disappointed with like the ending kinda, like the final boss
Yeah,
and that.
me
I was
too.
like, I just thought it should have ended a bit more with a bang. Especially considering the first boss in that game was fucking epic. I thought it was going to be even more epic with the
Yeah, I
final.
really like
But
the Hades boss fight too, though.
yeah, the Hades boss fight's pretty awesome. But I'm actually currently playing Ghost of Sparta on the PS3 HD collection, like Volume 2 one, which I'll talk about soon. So, but anyway, I just really want to see I just want to see what this is going to be like now, and hopefully it's a good game, which I'm sure it would be. And there was another game announced, which was pretty much been in the rumor mill for a long time now, but it's finally come out, and that is PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, which is pretty much a carbon copy, Sony's take on the successful Super Smash Bros. Series that Nintendo have developed over the last, decade now. If you've seen the video of it though online, you pretty much could say it is basically a clone. It has like
Hmm.
the same interface, same sort of like gameplay aesthetics. It just looks really, really similar. And there's confirmed characters thus far include Kratos, and Parappa the Rapper, Sly Cooper, Colonel Raddock from Killzone 2, Sweet Tooth, and Fat Princess. And there's like settings with his God of War Hades. I think he's fighting like Patapons actually. Ratchet and Clank Cityscape Metropolis and Jack and Daxter Standover Village. I doubt if any of you is interested in this whatsoever.
Fuck
Not at
no.
all. Not at all.
I like the Super Smash Bros. Series now. Like, I really, really loved Melee on the GameCube. Brawl, I thought was good as well, though, but I just really enjoyed Melee more. Um, I just want to see if what this is going to be like, though, but it is pretty much a carbon copy of that game. But I couldn't care less unless they have Klonoa in that game and a few other characters that I have in my head. I just really want Klonoa. Love that character and series. Um, Also, Dennis, I believe there's a Call of Duty game coming, and it was unveiling apparently.
Oh my God, that's a huge surprise. Nobody,
Yes, oh my god!
nobody was awaiting a God of War game, and not God of War, but Call of Duty game this year. Nobody knew it was coming out. That's out of the blue from nowhere.
I know, fucking shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
The
shocking.
fact is,
Just
yes.
shocking. Anyway, apparently it's Black Ops 2, the sequel to the Black Ops, obviously. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a little tired. Anyway.
Yeah, you're tired of that series. That's exactly what you are.
Yep. I mean, okay. I mean, a lot of people are gonna, give me crap about this, but I mean, if you're gonna make a Call of Duty at this point, just make it multiplayer. Because that's the only thing people play. Like, I don't know a lot of people who play the single player stuff, except me and you, Darren. And pretty much the rest of the people go online and play that game until the other game comes out the next year. And then they play that game until the online, I mean, because the story is like, what, filler on the disc, pretty much, for a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even touch the single player
Exactly.
whatsoever. They just get the game and just play multiplayer till their heart's content.
Exactly. So just make an Unreal Tournament type, game, like just release a multiplayer thing and get it over with. I mean, I don't know a lot of people who actually care about the stories in the Call of Duty games. I really do not.
That's the only
Do
thing
you,
that I've
Derek?
played. Yeah, I've only played the single player in those games. Just the first one, Modern Warfare, and then I rented Modern Warfare 2, and I got up to the airport level, finished that, and then that's it. I haven't played any other one.
Yeah, exactly.
The only
I only
the only multiplayer I've played is Black Ops because my nephew was staying over for Christmas and he brought it with, so I tried it with him, and yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely don't like that at all.
Like I played a ton. I played a ton of Black Ops Online. I have to say, I played a ton of multiplayer in Black Ops Online.
I actually thought Black Ops 1 was actually pretty good
It
though.
was,
Like Modern Warfare 2 on the other hand,
yeah,
fucking broken.
and Modern
Broken.
Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3.
I didn't even touch it.
I played like 2 weeks, maybe a week or 2 weeks, and I just said, "Fuck this! I'm done with this game." It's gotten to a point where you can barely move without getting shot. I mean, if you're getting into the game, one of my friends just started at work. He started playing like this week, and he played for 2 days and he stopped. He said, "I'm not playing that game anymore." He says, "I get in the game, you barely move and you get shot."
Yeah, spawn kills. There's people just basically have their joy with spawn kills though, and I honestly I rented Modern Warfare 3,
hmm
so I did only just really got to play the story,
hmm
and I said that's fine. I just had my fill of it then.
Yeah. I
Well, yeah,
mean,
and you can't, and when you're playing multiplayer games, after so many people have been playing them and gotten so good at them, you can't
mm,
compete.
you can't get in. You cannot. Okay, Activision tried to do the whole, they revamped the multiplayer with Modern Warfare 3. Like, if they did it for people who are less skilled. Like I mean, you complete certain tasks for the team. Uh, you still get points. You still get,
Yeah, like support groups. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, if you're playing team deathmatch, what the hell are you going to do to support your team? I mean, the object of that mode is to kill the other team. And if you're shit at killing the other team, and you always get killed, what the hell is that going to bring to the game? It's almost impossible, and unless you're extremely talented at shooting dudes in a game, it's impossible to get into the game now. It's impossible. And be good at it. I mean, you have to play probably, a month or 2 months before you even get remotely good. So, yeah, it's gotten to a point where it's a little too hard to get into it.
Yeah, well, Tuesday was probably see like a trailer or something. It'd probably be like the same fucking trailer we've seen every fucking year. It'd be like just like black screen and like little things showing up, and then say Black Ops 2, and then release date and whatever, and everyone would go fucking ape shit. Whoever's into that series.
Yeah.
Oh no, Black Call of Duty,
I
yay!
mean, okay, yeah, for the online, like I said, perfect, but I don't care about the story anymore. I didn't even finish Modern Warfare 3. I really do not care about the story anymore.
Well, it's a sequel to Black Ops 2, so it'll probably take place after that, unless it's like a different new character. I don't know.
Yeah, well, anyway, no matter what the story is in Call of Duty, I really don't care. I really don't care anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't care less anymore either. And I'll probably still like get it just to play through the campaign, but like in terms of multiplayer, I'm done.
Yeah.
Unless they make a drastic change, which I doubt that will happen anytime soon.
Hmm. Ban everybody that have played it. You know, like it would be cool if they would have a system that ranks you with that places you with people who barely played the game. So you know you have a challenge there, and those who always play the game, they put them like in another uh, section. Like you have these guys, and then you have the other guys playing with. If you're not good, you play with the guys who are not good, and you have the guys who are good, you play with the guys who are good. But
Yeah,
that
but
would be cool.
that's actually something called fair, and you know that series is not renowned for being fair.
Yeah, I know
So
Halo does it, but I don't know.
yeah, I think Halo does it in a sense as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
So anyway, moving on. Finally, just one more story to talk about here. It's to do with Rayman Legends, which a video was leaked about it, showed you a lot of this like footage of the game, and it was later confirmed that this is not actually like a trailer. It's just basically sort of a, you know,
Fan made thing.
not a fan. It's just that basically it was an in works sort of thing. So it
Okay.
was just, and that there, it just showed like other developers or something like that now, but. From what I've seen of it though, if all of that stuff's in the game, like even the stuff like Wii U stuff, fuck, I am so in. But like, it's a follow-up pretty much to Rayman Origins, which I fucking loved,
Yeah, I know you enjoyed
and
that game. Mhm.
I absolutely loved Origins. So and more Rayman in that sort of style is fine by me. Um, none of you's played Rayman Origins now, did you?
No, didn't.
Nope.
Kind of want to play it
Okay.
though. It looks really good.
The only thing that I hope I think that it did say in the trailer though is that online gameplay though, like co-op. If it has that though, then I'm so stoked because that
Yeah.
was just the one thing missing from Origins, in my opinion, was online co-op because I would have really enjoyed that game more if it had online co-op. So hopefully Ubisoft, you know, this time round, get that done though. It does look gorgeous though.
Yeah, I know they're
Um,
listening to us, so get the message out there.
Yeah, just the thick thing. It showed like towards the end, like the Wii U exclusive content. And it's like showing you put the. It's kind of like the you know, the Skylanders
Hmm.
with the portal of power. Like you put like a Skylanders on and it just shows up on screen. It was pretty much the same thing with that, where a guy put like this little heart thing, like the wee hearts in the Rayman Origins,
Hmm.
and just put on like the wee tablet of the Wii U, and all of a sudden just showed up on screen.
Cool.
And then I think he did something else, and then it's like this one he looked over and it was like Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and I was like, ooh,
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, it is
that
Ubisoft, so who knows?
that'll be interesting if that actually happens though. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm really looking forward to it anyway, and can't wait to see.
We'll have all the
Um,
Tom Clancy guys showing up there.
yeah, sure there would. Hasn't been a Tom Clancy game in ages, except for a Ghost Recon, that Future Soldier game, which pretty much no one's looking forward to.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it, but it looks alright.
I've heard a lot of bad things about the beta.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. The beta
Yeah,
apparently is really bad.
yeah, I heard a lot about that game's been fucking. The fact of the matter is, this is sorry for the tangent, but do you remember getting Splinter Cell Conviction, Dennis, and it
Yes.
said on the front
Yes. I do.
access to Ghost Recon
Oh,
multiplayer beta,
that's right.
and that game came out 2 fucking years
That's
ago
right.
this month, and it's only right now that there's an actual beta.
Wow. That's right. That's right. I have that key. I could play that game. Okay.
I don't know if the beta's still going now.
Okay.
I don't know if actually would beta key will work though. It'd probably be expired.
Yeah.
Fucking 2011 or something. Like, oh geez, that's great. It doesn't work now. Despite the fact the game's still not even fucking out.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm more looking forward to Rainbow Six, the new one that's coming out next year, because
Patriots, I think it's.
I goddamn I love the Rainbow Six Vegas games. I really love those games, so I can't wait for the next one.
I really enjoyed them as well. Though, like just playing like the co-op campaign. Like me and you played the
Yeah.
second campaign. It was pretty cool, and terrorist hunts awesome and things like that. And team deathmatch.
Yep.
That's a multiplayer that I really did enjoy, though.
Yep. That was great. Really great.
So it is. So anyway, let's move it on to, of course, the games we've been playing.
Did you want to mention Prey 2 not being canceled?
Sorry,
Yes.
Derek. Yes. Prey 2 actually hasn't been cancelled,
Thank God.
apparently. Which is good news because considering, like, I remember watching, I think it was like the first trailer they showed of it, like CG trailer, and I've seen like footage of it, and it looked pretty sweet.
It looks really good.
And then we just pretty much heard nothing of it like for ages, and like people, it was rumored that it was actually officially cancelled, but there was this there recently that Bethesda came out and said, nope, it's not cancelled, it's delayed though until 2013. Basically because we want to make sure this game's like up to par pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty much I weren't happy with what.
That's what they're saying, yeah, but I don't know if you listened to the Giant Bombcast, but Patrick Klepek made it sound like there was like a dispute between the developer and the publisher, and he said that they hadn't been working on the game since November of last year.
Wow.
Is this week's Giant Bombcast?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it yet,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, he made it sound like there could be an issue with the development and maybe they'd be switching developers. But
Who's developing that? Who's the?
Human Head, is
Human
it?
Head Studios, yeah.
Yeah, Human Head,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, the game looks really cool. It looks like a Blade Runner, sort of, like in the future, and then you're playing as like a bounty hunter. Because there was that gameplay footage that came out from, I think it was E3 at last year. Definitely looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but I'm very happy that it's not canceled because it looks like a very good game, and I enjoyed Prey 1, so I know it has nothing to do with Prey 1.
I thought it was decent enough. Now, it wasn't brilliant though, but
No.
I enjoyed my time with it.
It was different from the other shooters that were coming out, pretty much, and are coming out now. So when it's something different, that makes me enjoy it even more. So it was a good game. I really enjoyed it.
This Prey 2 looks to be really different. So
Yeah, it does. I know Tommy is in it. Is it Tommy, the name of the guy in the first one?
yeah,
Yeah, he's in it.
it sounds like he's in it, but it doesn't sound like he's really like a main character or anything.
No, he's
But
not.
who knows?
You probably see him at the start and he gets killed and that's it.
Hey, how you doing? Oh.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hopefully it doesn't get cancelled though, and hopefully it does like come to fruition next year anyway. So
Yep.
Anyway, moving on now, unless there's anything else to
Nope.
mention.
Hotspot ending. Did you want to talk about that?
I'll talk about that probably afterwards here. Games we've been playing.
Okay.
I'll just talk about it there. So I'll talk more about that later. So anyway, let's get into the games we've been playing. So Dennis, what games have you been playing?
Yeah, okay, well, it's been 2 weeks, so I've played a couple of games. I played a little bit of Trials Evolution, I guess like everybody else on the planet, because it's apparently the best-selling Xbox Live game.
Yeah, day one sales. I think it made like $1.5 million, which is it's like $15.
That's
So
crazy. That's really crazy. Like everybody has the game.
I didn't expect.
I didn't
expect.
Yeah, except you.
You're the only one.
But I had played that game, and I played up to a point where I could not do a track in one go. Got mad and said, "I'm not touching this game anymore." So I'll probably go back to it because it's a great game. It's really good. But I got pissed at one track and I said, "No, I'm done." I couldn't do it in one go. I tried to do all the tracks in one go instead of using continues, and I got to this track. I couldn't do it. I said, "Screw this. I'm not doing it." So I'll go back to it. But it's a great game. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I got it as well. Like I downloaded the trial first. It's like, yeah, I'll just see if it's worth my money, and I just got it. It's like, yep, still great. It's still a great game. I got it, and I've gone back to it a few times. So and I think every time I go back, I seem to get worse in the game. So I do. So that's just not a good thing at the end of the day.
I have no interest in it. I want to play a game that's going to make me throw my controller, because I will.
Yeah, it is again. I know there's a lot of people out there that just got really, really pissed off at it. Just want to break their controllers. I'm surprised Dennis didn't do that.
No, I had to calm down. I had to really walk away from the game and say, okay, well, no, before I kind of hulk out and lose my mind, I gotta I gotta stop playing for a little while and probably go back to it and try to do that freaking track. But
We'll just play the multiplayer though, even though it's like we still get a bit annoyed of it though, but it's still fun though when we're playing against each
yeah,
other
it is.
anyway.
It is. I think the thing that uh, I can't say gets on my nerves, but kind of pushes me to do the track in one go is when I see all my friends that have done it in one go had a gold medal, and I'm like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why you want to strive and just try to beat their times
Yeah.
and get the gold medal is just because the people's like, I've done this in like 40 odd seconds. Can you beat it?
Yeah. And I see Justin Calvert because I have Justin Calvert on my friends list, and I see him do all these times, and I'm like, I gotta beat him. I gotta beat him. You know, it's like, I've beat him in a couple of tracks, but he has the upper hand on me in the hardest tracks. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably go back to that. I started playing a little bit of FIFA Soccer 12. I'm sorry, FIFA 12. Not call it soccer because that's not
Football!
football. Yes, sorry. I started playing FIFA 12. There's a download, a add-on, I guess you can say, that I bought.
It's Euro 2012, is it?
Yeah.
Expansion?
It's the expansion for the Euro. They could get all the teams and all that. I bought that, played it, excellent, really good game. I know both of you are not into that, but
The thing is, as well, though, it was a bit of a backlash about Euro 2012 because some of the teams are actually just generic names. They don't even actually have the licensed players' names in some of the teams.
really, I didn't.
And people are like saying, what the fuck is this Pro Evolution Soccer all of a sudden? Because at Pro Evolution Soccer it has like a few like licensed teams,
Mhm.
but most of the other teams like they have the names like that, like but it's like you know that's kind of what the teams they are, but like but just fictional names pretty much.
Okay,
And for someone like FIFA to do that, which is renowned for like licensed stuff,
yeah,
it's pretty ridiculous. And considering the fact you're paying, I think it's 1,800 points, isn't it?
yeah, $20. Right.
Yeah, pretty much $20. Yeah, which is like some people would be like think that's fucking absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't really notice. Well, I played as three big teams so far, like Germany, France, and I'm playing as England. So
Uh,
I haven't really noticed. There's North Ireland in there. There, not North Ireland, but your team there, your country's team,
Northern Ireland,
Northern Ireland. Sorry.
who suck.
So,
I'm not afraid to say it, our team sucks, or probably one of the less worse football teams. But like I don't care about football anyway.
yeah, well, I kind of enjoyed the game. I mean, it's fun. It's not amazingly great, but it's fun. I enjoyed my time with it so far. Got back to that. Played some. What did I play in the past couple of weeks? I don't want to get to the last game that Derek also played last night, but I played something else. I'm trying to remember what I had played.
You
Maybe
played
last week.
Diablo 3 beta.
Oh, absolutely, yes. We played all three of us played the,
We played that last weekend pretty much, and it was very good. And we'll all be getting that there, so it will come May.
Yep, I think everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon of Diablo 3. But yes, it is very good. My hand was cramped up for 3 days after that, but hey, it was awesome. It's a very good game. I have to get a new mouse to play that game. But yeah, the beta was great. We played all three together, each having our own class. I chose a barbarian and really loved the barbarian. He's pretty, he's a melee guy, so he gets in there and gets the job done. So enjoyed it. Really, really good beta. Anticipating the game, 15th of May. There's another game I played I completely forgot about. I went back to the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I think I'm done with the game. I played a little bit of it.
I've been done for it for like a month now, so I'm couldn't care less about it anymore. So
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I'm like, yeah, okay. I think I got burnt out on the multiplayer because I don't know. I played like 2 or 3 maps and I was like, yeah, okay.
there's just not a lot of maps really for Friday, and like once you know what's gonna happen though, it just takes the fun out of it though. It just gets kind of stale and boring afterwards,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
a while anyway.
I know I could play on gold and try to, get the maps done. I'm sure it'll be pretty harder at that point, but yeah,
You have to have a good team though, and like you could be good, you could be great, and then the other teammates could be absolutely shit, and you have to they keep falling, and you have to keep reviving them.
yeah, we
Pretty
talked
much
about
not.
that on the last podcast. But yeah, if you have shitty guys on your team, it's not worth it. You can't play with random people online, I guess, when you play the gold setting.
Yeah, you basically have to stick together. So you do at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. So I played a little bit of that. I think I'm done with it. Might go back a little bit, but I think I'm pretty much done. And last but not least, I played some Walking Dead episode 1 last night.
You guys could talk about that for the next 10 minutes, and what I'll go for. No, I'm not going to go for a sneak there, because like I like to know more about this as well, because
It is.
a lot of people been going raving about that. It was like released this week on Steam PC, and then it was like released yesterday on Xbox Live.
Yeah, it is great. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm a fan of the TV series. Haven't gotten into the comics yet. Sorry, Derek. It's coming.
You need to get on that.
Yeah, I need to get on that. But I really enjoyed the TV series and played the game last night, and it is great. It is very good. It's very tense. Like there's a lot of, and the decisions you have to make, it's like split second. You can't really say,
Yeah,
okay,
there's like a timer basically.
yeah. You can't say,
Even
okay,
just even just the regular dialogue choices in like a
Yes.
regular conversation.
That would probably be good if that was in like sort of Mass Effect as well and things like that, instead of you having to like pause the game or whatever and like wait and you have to think of it 5 minutes. That's
Well,
pretty cool actually.
I think it's more advanced than Mass Effect because really you have the Renegade and Paragon option, and then maybe like some investigation options, and that's it.
hmm
In this, you don't really know what's going to happen when you say certain things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
It's
you
completely
could
random.
you could say something, and you don't have a lot of time to ponder on it.
No.
It's like you see the timer on the bottom go, and okay, I gotta make a decision now, and you have to hurry up and what's at the top of your head, what you would say, and press the button, and then you see the reactions of the characters on what you said and what you did, and I think that's really great. Like at the very end, you have very little time to save one character or the other, and you really have to go quickly, and I think that's amazing the way they did it. Very tense. Couple of jump scares at the beginning. Kind of. I actually
The
saw
car
the
crash.
video. Yeah, the car crash thing, and I actually saw the video at the of the beginning, and like I watched a Giant Bomb Quick Look, and they actually play from the start to a certain point, and I actually knew what was going on, but I still jumped.
I started watching that and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to watch it because I figured I would enjoy it more if I just didn't know a thing about the game because I hadn't even seen any trailers or anything. I just figured I'd just bop it.
I haven't even seen. I think I might have seen like a screenshot or something, but that's pretty much it. I
Yeah.
haven't seen any footage of it whatsoever.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah,
not
I
have
recommend doing that. Just go
Yeah.
go into the game without knowing anything about it.
Yeah, going fresh, going like knowing nothing at all about the game.
Yeah.
But that would be the best option. Like I knew about the beginning. It kind of not ruined it for me, but I kind of knew which decision to make and what to do and stuff to watch and stuff. But it is very good, and there's supposed to be 5 episodes. Telltale does it, so it's supposed to be like the regular Telltale thing, like 5 episodes. I don't know if there's going to be seasons or if it's just a one-time thing.
If it's successful enough, they probably will do another season though. But like the only season thing they've done is like Sam and Max really. Like they
Yeah.
haven't done any other extra seasons for other games. Like so they haven't.
But I don't know how they would do it. Probably, I know there's a couple of characters you can select because this happens between the time frame when Rick is in the hospital. I think they said.
Yeah.
So, you know, you come out, you actually meet some people that you know from the comics and the show during the gameplay.
A couple, yeah.
Yeah, I won't spoil anything, but you kind of meet two characters. I think it's two, right? Two characters that are
Yeah.
pretty important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you meet those two, and it's kind of cool. But the interactions with them, and they could probably do a couple of seasons, like go from character to character, but it is very good. I recommend it.
So had you played an adventure game before, Dennis or Darren?
I played the Monkey Island series, like the Curse of Monkey Island, and I played like the special edition of the first one. And last year I played Back to the Future, which I fucking loved. I loved, like, if you checked on my YouTube channel, I did a top 10 video of games of 2011. That was number 10.
Yeah, I still have to play that. I haven't played the Back to the Future ones.
Have you played an adventure game before, Dennis?
I played a couple of Monkey Island ones, like the early Monkey Islands. Enjoyed those, but it wasn't my type of thing. But since I really love the Walking Dead show, I said I absolutely have to check this one out. I know it's different from other things that Telltale has done, like you can move your guy around, like you can walk with your guy and look around and stuff. I think they haven't done that in previous games that they did.
I think that's the case in Back to the Future though. It's pretty much the same thing. You could go around, walk around and things like that now. And the thing, I don't know if it's in Walking Dead now, but there's pretty much like a hint system in Back to the Future. So if you ever get stuck, you pretty much could just look up, go on here, and just like hints will kind of give you an indication of where
I don't think there's a hint. No,
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so because last night the reason why it took me 3 hours also is because I was looking for that freaking key for I don't know how long. I was like, God, where is it? Where is it? God. And then
I knew where the key was. I was trying to find that second battery. I had never found that.
Oh, the battery for the radio?
Yeah, I found one, but not a second one.
I didn't find any. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I was trying to find a freaking key, and I didn't know where it was. I was like, God damn, where is it? And it took me a little while to figure out, but it's cool. There's no hint system, and you can actually turn off the button presses, which I don't know how the hell you would do that without any button presses, but anyway, it's a very good show. It's a very good game. So,
I'll probably wait until all of them are out though, because that was the case I did with Back to the Future. Like when they were all out, when they all out, and I got on sale on Steam last summer, and like
there's a season
totally
pass. There's a season pass for it.
On Xbox?
Yeah, I think it's $20.
Yeah, but I know that's the case now. But I probably, like I said, I got Back to the Future on sale, like so I did. I think I paid like £6 or £8 or something like that there. Totally didn't regret it, and I think I'd just rather wait until it goes on sale now, because for all intents and purposes, I could go in here and absolutely hate it. You never know.
Yeah, you
might love it.
Right.
I could absolutely say, why is people raving about this game?
Well, you should buy it. You should try episode 1. It's like $5.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
I probably
Isn't there a trial or something too? A demo?
Oh,
if there
I
is,
don't know.
I don't.
There might be.
Know. There usually is, but if there actually is, I'll try. If there's not, then I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see anyway.
Yeah, well, I recommend you try it out. It's very good.
Yeah.
And this, if I do actually get it and buy it and like it, this might actually give me a fucking indication to actually watch the fucking series.
Yes, something you haven't done
Since
yet.
I still haven't watched the series of it though. It's like fucking first 2 seasons are done. Season 3 will be like coming on October or whatever, and I still haven't watched a single episode.
Yeah, in total, there's what, maybe 10 episodes? 11?
No, there's was it
Of the show?
19, 20 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
That much?
There's 13 or something. I think it was 13 of season 2 and 6 of season 1.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So I think it's like 19. I think it was. Okay. And yeah. So is that you done, Dennis?
I think so. I can't remember the other game, so yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Derek, on to you.
All right, a couple things I've been playing. I've been playing this Facebook game called Marvel Avengers Alliance. I know it probably sounds corny, but it's actually pretty fun. It's like a turn-based RPG with like a rock, paper, scissors mechanic, kind of like Pokemon, but there's 5 different classes. And it's pretty fun. I figured I'd mention that briefly.
Yeah, one of my friends plays it. He likes it a lot.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
Is it one of
pretty
those
neat.
is it one of those microtransaction games now, or is it just like?
Well, I mean, most, just like all Facebook games, they're free, but if you really want to like buy like the
Oh
best
yeah,
stuff, you have to pay real money.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's kind of what I meant
it's
though.
more
Anyway,
it's more of a game than like most other Facebook games because you actually have to think about like what you're gonna do and what characters you're gonna use and what stuff you're gonna equip. So it's kind of more like a regular, RPG.
Cool.
I got Fez for Xbox Live Arcade. I don't think either of you guys have it.
I tried the trial, which I enjoyed though. I'll probably get it down the road though. It's another game that's been getting a lot of buzz actually as well. So it has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't think I would like it, and I tried the demo, and I thought, first of all, the music is amazing. I love the music. And normally I don't like platformers, but there's something about this game that I really enjoyed. It's kind of like it's like a 2D. Well, it's not really 2D, but like pixel art, retro style look to it. With there's like a 3D mechanic to the puzzle system and the platforming. I know I really like it. I haven't played it too much. It's just kind of I'm not too good at puzzle games or platformer games, so I kind of take my time with it. But I know there's all this talk about this like hidden code in the game or hidden stuff. People are still trying to figure it out, I guess, and I have no idea what they're talking about, even though I've played, bit of the game.
Yeah, like there's hearing people about it. Like they're talking about it on the Jam Bombcast.
Yeah,
like
like
last week's one.
They're taking
Like, it's like,
taking notes and stuff, and I don't know
it's
what
like
they're
people,
talking
yeah.
about.
It's like, jeez Louise,
But,
it's all fucking cryptic shit.
It's really neat. I like it a lot.
No, I'll probably get it though down the road anyway though. Like, I haven't really. I think Trials was actually probably the first fucking Xbox Live Arcade game I actually bought this year. So it was. So maybe I should try and get Fez as well because I heard good things about it though, and like I was looking forward to it though, but just haven't gotten around to buying it yet.
Yeah, you should check it out. Or, well, if you haven't, I would recommend it.
I played the trial, so I didn't enjoy it. So
next, I tried the Bloodforge demo just because I like God of War clones. Although that game is just horrible. The demo is ungodly short. It's like here, fight a bunch of dudes in one little area, and that's it.
Wow.
It was like 10 minutes or less.
Jesus.
The camera is shitty. It like jumps around while you're walking. The lighting is horrible. Everything's so dark as hell you can hardly see things. It's just really crappy.
yeah, like I seen the reviews, and it's not been getting great reviews now, and that's probably probably one of the very few times that actually a review sort of kind of swept me off of personally, because I would probably just bought it anyway, but like seeing the mediocre reviews, like I'll just wait until this goes down to like 600 points or something.
Yeah, I can't believe that made it on to Xbox. Their next XBLA thing. Like they call it next. Like
Yeah, but like fucking.
It's better than paying $60 for that game.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. But I mean, I can't believe that made it on Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
I played the Dragon's Dogma demo.
As today.
It's got like 2 small little areas where you fight like I don't know, a chimera or something, and then like a
chimera and like a griffin. Yeah.
It just basically to me it just felt like Monster Hunter, and that's about it really. I don't know. I guess I didn't really like it as much as I thought I would, because the trailer makes it look really cool. It makes it look like you're fighting all these epic bosses. The scale
Japanese
is really
people
large.
love
Probably, yeah.
They're just trying to cater, like some people say it's like they're trying to cater to like the Western audience with this game, so they are.
Yeah, I suppose. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get that game.
It's like to me, I played both of them as well, and I don't know why though. Just the look of it, like the real look, just reminded me of Dark Souls.
Kinda, yeah. It kind of looks
Just
like Dark Souls, but it felt like Monster Hunter more than anything.
Yeah, Dark Souls mixed with like Monster Hunter when you're fighting the enemies, not there. Yeah.
Right. Diablo 3 beta, we mentioned that. I guess I'll just say that I played as a bounty hunter, or no, a demon hunter, which is like a kind of like an archer class. You use either bows or crossbows, and you can dual wield a one-handed crossbows, which is really neat.
That's awesome.
And I think I'm probably going to start with that class when I buy the game. And then actually, after we finished the demo, you beat the Skeleton King. You know, that's
Yeah.
it. And then you guys left, and actually I played it again on Sunday the day after. I played as a monk, and I got up to level 9, I think.
Okay.
Because I remember when I played that game at PAX 2009, I played as a monk, and I thought it was really cool because like pretty much
Wow.
every enemy you attacked like exploded into this like big blood pool.
Oh,
So I
that's
thought that
cool.
was neat. So I tried a female monk, and I really enjoyed it. It's a little more difficult than the ranged class because you're getting swarmed constantly. I think the monk class isn't as much of a tank as the barbarian class, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm thinking maybe I'll start another character as a monk too when I buy that game.
Okay.
And then we've mentioned The Walking Dead. I also want to mention that I've never played an adventure game before, so that was the first adventure game I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think I did buy the Back to the Future Episode 1, or maybe it was free or something, and I got it. I just haven't played
Yeah, it was like they were selling, like they have it for free on their website, so they did.
it. Okay. Yeah, I still haven't played any of that, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed The Walking Dead.
I thoroughly recommend it though. I don't know if you will like it as much as I did though. I don't know why, because I just love the Back to the Future trilogy, and don't know why. I just really, really got into that game. That was probably one of my biggest surprises of last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably like it. I really like the films too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it takes place in like you know, 6 months after the events of the third film, and then it goes back to like 1930s
Mm-hmm.
Hill Valley, so it does. And it's pretty cool as well. It's just like you go back and then like just basically help Doc Brown get out of jail. Like the current Doc Brown, he went back and he got himself stuck in jail, and you have to get him busted out, and then things like that as well. And it's like this episode called Citizen Brown, which is pretty cool, when he's like this fucking like dictator kind of guy.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. I really, really enjoyed that. I just said you can probably, I don't know if it's cheap now. I don't know if you can get cheap anywhere now, but I thoroughly recommend getting them.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I gonna say? I guess the only thing I didn't really like about The Walking Dead is that it didn't let me invert the controls because I like having, you know, like flight controls where up is down and down is up. I'm so used to that.
Okay.
I never do. I don't like that.
And so, and I'm not used to using the right stick to have to move around like that. Plus, it wasn't, you know, for me, it's backwards. It feels weird. So it took a little while to get used to it. Eventually, I did, but I think maybe I died a couple times at the beginning because I couldn't move the stick fast enough.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed that game. Actually, I think I like it more than the TV show, even though it was only 2 hours. But
Mhm.
just the character development and like how intense it is, and especially when you have to make these quick decisions. You know, it's really, really good, and I can't wait to play the next one. Do you know, anybody know when the next one's coming out?
I have no idea. I really don't.
I Telltale are renowned for like doing them like monthly
Oh,
though.
monthly.
So that's always been the case now. Although like last year, I think it was December 2010, the first episode of Back to the Future came out, and then I think it was not until February when they released episode 2, and then it was like monthly after that. It's usually every
Okay.
month they release a new episode. So it is. So
I'm looking
I
on
wouldn't
the site right now. Let's check.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. That's basically what they're known for. Like they do releasing monthly episodic content.
Okay.
Well, hopefully it comes out soon because I definitely want to play the next one. Even though it was short, you know, and it's easy achievements, but it's well
It's
worth it.
Short but sweet.
Yeah,
Very, very easy achievements.
yeah. You basically just play it and you get all the achievements. So,
Yeah.
the last thing I guess I'll say for the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, this weekend they're having a thing where if you finish a map on gold, you get a accommodation pack, and then if the community kills 1 million phantoms, you get a victory pack. I think I do want to play it more. I haven't played it as much as you, Dennis, but I have played it a lot more than you, Aaron. I do want to get the achievements for finishing the maps on gold. I figure that's kind of a nice challenge. And then after that, I only have one more achievement to do, which I don't know if I'd ever do. Finish the game on Insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been watching some videos online about strategies on gold maps. It sounds like the Geth is like the enemy you attack, or the enemy you want to choose. Just because they don't. Well, for one, I think they don't throw grenades, which is good because you can all kind of hold up in an area and they won't, force you out of cover. And then you want to use characters that have the abilities that will get rid of their shields, so like overload and energy drain. So I don't know. I think I want to try that probably maybe tomorrow or later tonight. But that's pretty much it for me. You playing anything the last 2 weeks, Darren?
No, I haven't been playing anything. I've just been working my ass off. Just kidding. Yeah, you think I'm going to go out 2 weeks without playing a game? Although that's kind of happened before, though, where I basically play hardly anything in a week or two.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll just try to mention a few games now. Dennis mentioned it in the last episode, I believe. I ended up buying it, and I've been playing it as well, and really enjoying it. And all I can have to say is, big ball!
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great game.
Did you get it for $20 too?
Yeah, I got it for like £13. I paid for it though on
Jeez.
Shop 2, so it was pretty cheap.
Still like $60 everywhere here.
Really?
That's kind of sucks though.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty cheap now. It's only been out like a month though. Basically, I was going to get it though. On that site I get games from, but it was like unavailable on the system out on the 360. Then I think after the podcast last time, it was on there, and I was just like, I'll buy it, and like I seen it was back in stock, so it was.
You should probably
I think it was
mention we're
like,
talking about binary domain.
Yeah.
yes, binary domain. Yes, sorry. I got on there. It was like £16 now, but then like I used these points then to drop it down to like £13, so it was, and bought it. And I've done the first 2 chapters. I haven't played in a few days though, but that game is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of fun though. The interactions you have with your characters is just really enjoyable though, and I tried it with the voice chat, and about 50 to 60% of the time it works. Although sometimes when I'm down, when I get knocked down, this is a silly ass thing, but when I get knocked down and one of your teammates goes, "Do you need help?" and you go check your options, it's like no, and then there's like help. I say help, and for some reason the game takes that as no. So
Okay.
basically saying, "Do you need help?" I say help, and then it goes no. I said okay then. So basically, I have to resort to saying like yeah or yes or whatever then to do that, though else I just say no for some reason. It's just really stupid. It works sometimes though, other times you just have to try keep saying something and just never comes up. So, but it's a very enjoyable game. Just love the interaction you have with the characters. Just like you play as Dan. There's like big bows, big black guys. Kind of remind you of Coltrane in a way from Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
There's this Asian girl, Faye. These British guys, Charlie and Rachel, was it?
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rachel, yeah. I think there's a few other characters though, but I haven't met them yet though. As I said, I just started chapter 3, so I'm sure I'll get more crazy though. It's just really, really enjoyable game. Xenoblade Chronicles, I'm actually going to start going back into it now. I haven't played like in a good bit though because I just want to play a few other games. But I'll have to get back into it now from a gentleman's club on Pete's Game Room Forum. So it is because that has to be done. I have to finish that game and do this challenge by the 12th of May, which is like, what, 2 weeks or so away now. So, but like I'm off for the next, next week and a half pretty much, so I should have plenty of time to finish it then. Really, really enjoyable game as I said though. God of War HD Collection Volume 2. I've been playing God of War Ghost of Sparta, which is the only one in the series I've never played through before. I never got on the PSP because I just don't really like the just don't like the fact that you had to use the L and R and then move the analog stick to evade stuff.
Yeah, that was my problem too.
Mm-hmm.
I got Chains of Olympus now, but I just decided I was going to get God of War Ghost of Sparta. I was going to get it like it was on sale on PSN and that, and then once I heard there was they were releasing that there on PS3, it's like, yeah, I'll just get it then. Although I didn't buy it though, I just rented it from Love Film along with Naruto. Just your typical God of War action, just combat, just hack and slash, gory action, which I'm just a guilty pleasure for me though. I just really enjoy that series at the end of the day. I'm probably about halfway through that game, so I am. Again, more games. Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. I doubt any of you are into Naruto, are you?
No.
I read probably the first 100 chapters of the manga when I had a subscription to Shonen Jump, but I haven't watched any of the show or the anime or played any games.
I don't know why though, but like playing this here actually makes me want to go into watch the anime. And the only other thing that ever happened that was with Dragon Ball Z, because back in 2004 I played Budokai 2 with my friends. I was over at a friend's house and we played Budokai 2, and that actually got me into wanting to try the Dragon Ball series.
So you never watched the show until you played the game?
Yeah, exactly. Never. I see clips of it and things like that now. Spot TV spots and things like that now. But I never actually, watched a full episode. And I played the Budokai 2 it was, and I got that series. And I bought copy discs, yes, because I think at the time that it wasn't really the series wasn't released in DVD, so it was like just copy discs you could watch on your computer. You just basically rips from online.
Mm-hmm.
And despite the fact is, I haven't even watched the entire Dragon Ball Z series. I watched the entire Dragon Ball series twice, which I love Dragon Ball. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z though. I've watched up to the around the Frieza saga.
Okay.
So I have around that there now. So I have and have this. No, I was up to one of the Ginyu episodes. So it was for people who know Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I've watched the entire series. I used to buy the VHS from Suncoast back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when it was still being released here for the first time in United States, for like $20 or $30 for every single VHS tape, and there was probably 3 or 4 episodes on those.
Yeah.
Because I was really, really into it back then, and that's actually where my username came from, Gigastorm Z. I was like, I invented a username. I thought it was really cool to have the Z on there because I was into Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, there's the origins.
Yeah,
Of your,
So I figured I just keep using it, even though it's not my name or anything. But, I've had this username since the mid to late 90s.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't really progressed that far as just watching out there. So it was, and just really, I heard some episodes are just really fucking drawn out though. I actually watched some of the.
Basically, yeah.
I did watch some of the later episodes, some of them. I do know one of the episodes basically revolved around. I think it was the last episode of the Cell saga. It pretty much just revolve around one when he gets killed. It's just pretty much them just fucking holding their bloody power blasts, their Kamehamehas or whatever.
There was several series of episodes where Goku was powering up a spirit bomb. I don't know I can't remember if that was
that's another one
saga or if that was the Cell saga or both.
No, there is that one as well in Boo Saga, where he pretty much is just powering up the spirit bomb, and that's pretty much all that happens in that episode. Just dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
It's jeez Louise, this is ridiculous.
I've still never seen the uncut version of the show, though. I know it's completely different. I've only seen the censored versions.
Yeah, there's that there, and there's the K one as well, which is kind of a bit more
like a remake.
Yeah, it's It's the same sort. It's but like abridged. It's like all glossed up. It's like abridged. They cut out all like the probably the useless stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they have
So it doesn't take like a whole season to power up a spirit bomb.
Yeah.
no, like I think it was like I forget. It was like 40 hours. Like they were kind of into like this Frieza saga, like in 40 so episodes instead of like 50 fucking odd. Because like the first season I think was like 26 episodes or something,
I don't.
and then like the whole Frieza saga was like fucking ages as well, and then Cell saga, and then the Boo saga as well. So despite the fact that I do like I do know the different sagas, and I've watched like Dragon Ball GT as well, some of it, and I know a lot of people don't like it though, but
I've never watched
it's,
GT.
nah, there's like a lot of people, because that's kind of like around the time and he kind of, I think he's still maybe overlooking it though, but he wasn't really into it though as much as like the other two series, like Akira Toriyama who created the series.
Yeah.
I think it's so, but I heard a lot. But anyway, back to Naruto now. Tangent there, anime tangent. Um, It's as I say, I really like the game, and it really makes me want to go and check out the anime though, because I don't know why though. It just looks like an anime I probably would enjoy. I know some people really like it, and other people are like, yeah, so do. So it's just basically a beat 'em up game, which is it's kind of like I'm playing the campaign mode. And there's like these battles in it though that if you played as Sarah's Wrath, there's like these like quick time events and things like that in it there sort of is. It's in this game though, and the reason that is because it's made by the same developer, CyberConnect 2. So
So is it like
if you enjoy
Dynasty Warriors, or is it like Streets of Rage or something, or?
no, it's not beta Bob, it's like fighting game
Oh,
sorry.
fighting game. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck it said beta. Oh, Jesus Christ, Darren. Um it's a very simplistic fighting game though, because basically all you have is like BB with like doing like these combos, but like BB like but like moving your like analog stick around, but like you use also you can like hold L or R or whatever to build up your chakra and like do these like special moves then, and then there's like these points in these boss battle like these boss like fights you have and like certain points of the game. Whereas these quick time events, like this like epic sort of cool scene happens, and you have to press these buttons in time and things like that. Now, really enjoying that game. I'll probably get back into it though now that I'm off though, and I actually bid on the entire series on eBay though, but I didn't get it though. I forget.
The
I think it
entire
was for,
series. Is it still going on,
yeah.
or is it over?
Well, there's two different series. There's Naruto, the original, and then there's Naruto Shippuden, which is currently happening.
Oh, okay.
Naruto Shippuden this one's based on it goes through the stories like I did the first chapter in the Ultimate Ninja the campaign, and it's basically the first season of the Naruto Shippuden anime. So, but I actually like to go back and watch the first series, which is like 220 episodes. Netflix had it, so they did. But for some reason, I know they do this from time to time though. I don't know why didn't take them all down, but they took off the first like 104 episodes.
They probably
So
they probably just had a license that expired or something.
Yeah, like they have to like the rest of them though. But it's the Japanese dub now anyway. So
Well, that's better than the English, I'm sure.
I know, but I don't know why. I just like to watch the English dub though,
Oh.
because I'm used to the voices though from playing the game. So yeah, and like one of the guys in it, like Gara, the character Gara, his voice is like Liam O'Brien, who does voices like he did the War voice in Darksiders and a few other ones as well, like Grimoire and Nier and a few other voices. He's kind of a renowned voice actor. I really just love his voice. Really do enjoy that game though. Just if you're a fan of the Naruto series, I recommend checking it out. Like there's a new one just released there, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. So there was. What else have I been playing? Prototype. Have any of you played it?
No.
The first one or the second one?
This first
Well,
one.
I haven't played any of them anyway.
The The first one now, because I know the second one came out this week now, which I know Stephanie got, and maybe a few other people as well. I don't know why I just like watching it and like just like no second ones. I just want to go back and play through this one again. Look, I just kind of started over though because I just didn't know where I was in the game though, and just I wasn't really that far though, so I didn't really mind.
It got a good score the second game, didn't it? I think it got good reviews.
I got a 7.5 in GameSpot now, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know where else, but I think it probably has been getting pretty good reviews anyway though. I think it's probably quite similar to the first one though. There might be a few extra things now. Like I haven't been looking up much for it now, so I haven't anyway. It's a good game now. It's basically like a lot of people compare it to Infamous though because they came out around the same time.
Yeah.
Back in 2009. But it's not really like Infamous now because. So it is, you basically play this guy, he's like infected with this like virus thing, and he has these like, he could switch into these fucking like, has these different fucking things, like he could spread out claws and this big fucking like shield, and he can consume these like soldiers and like take their form and things like that now to like sneak into areas and, you know, evade enemies and things like that now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a cool game though. It's like if you like those kind of open world sort of games, sandbox games like that, then it's a good game to play. As I mentioned, like Diablo 3 beta, I was mentioned, played it with I think I was a wizard, so it was like I never really go with mage characters for these kind of games. I usually go for, you know, the tank melee ones like barbarian and like knight and things like that.
Yeah.
So I went with a wizard. I'm getting that game. I pre-ordered the collector's edition. So I'll be getting the DVD, a soundtrack, whatever, and like something like several figurines or whatever you're getting, I think, from that.
I think it's just one.
I think it's like a figurine and it's like a mask thing or something, like a bust or something of like, you know, the devil head.
Yeah,
Diablo.
there's that, yeah.
Diablo, yeah.
I think you get some stuff from World of Warcraft and StarCraft too, as well.
Really? Okay.
Like some pets or something, I don't know.
Well, I never played StarCraft 2. I have no interest in it though. It's an RTS game, and RTS games are pretty much my Achilles heel. And I'm done with World of Warcraft. Although, as I said, I was watching a video or something. Like, I was watching the Escape from Mount Stupid video on it, so it was, and I was going like, oh god, this is making me want to go back and play that game. But I don't want to because I'll have to install all of them and then download fucking Lord knows how many patches.
The Panda expansion.
Yeah, that's not out yet anyway. Like I don't know why. I have the game and all of the expansions, yet I've never actually gotten as far as, you know, to get into those the content of those games.
Okay.
Like the highest I got was level 30 odd with my like Dark Elf. So Dark Elf Warrior. I think that must be it now. Don't think. Let's see. Trials, yeah, I've played Trials as well.
Yep.
As I said, mentioned. I don't know about that game. I really do enjoy the game though, but man, does it annoy me sometimes because I just seem to get worse and worse every time I play it.
Yeah, it's a frustrating game. It's a really frustrating game.
Like you could go through that game easily, Pi, if you don't really care. Like you can just like, you know, start checkpoints and things like that now, but you just look at your friends list and like, I want to fucking beat this guy's time. And the only way you can do that is that you have to keep restarting over. Like you could be right at the end of a track and all of a sudden you just screw up and you have to go back again. And you lose like whatever, like 30 seconds progress. And sometimes you can spend ages on a single track.
Mm-hmm. That's
well.
True. I spent on one track, I think it's last Saturday night, spent an hour and a half trying to do it in one go, and I didn't succeed.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, an hour and a half in one go. I did it in several goes, like a couple of retries, but I wanted to do it in one go. Never got it. Never got it once. an hour and a half on that track. And I said, okay, well, that's when I said, well, I tweeted about it a little bit, and I said, yep, that's it. I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm done. An hour and a half on the same track. That's it. I'm gone.
Yeah, I know there's people that spend like several hours on some of the more like harder tracks now
Mhm.
that I have, and that I do like the game. I think it's a cool, great game, but I'm never ever gonna touch any of those extreme tracks
Yeah, I know.
because that'd be fucking impossible for me to do in one turn. I'd have to be doing fucking 50 million tries to. It'll take me like it's like the time you get would be like 20 odd minutes or something,
Yeah.
and like the time in the game now, so it's just like screw that. No way I'm doing that
hmm
whatsoever. At the end of the day, I think The Witcher 2, I played a bit more of it, though not much now. Like I said, I don't really want to focus on too many RPGs. Like I'm going back in the Xenoblade now and trying to finish it. And I don't think I'll go to Witcher 2 though, because as I said last episode, I want to try to take a break from RPGs because of course they're pretty much consume you. They're a time sink pretty much.
So you haven't
So
touched Kingdoms of Amalur then?
I haven't touched that whatsoever since the last podcast,
Okay.
or Deadly Premonition, or any of those games, or Dead Space 2.
It's not an RPG though.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a shooter.
I know, but like it's a game that you guys are bugging me to play.
It's because it's good. And it doesn't
Yeah, I
take
could
as long
I
as an RPG either.
yeah, you probably haven't played certain games that I'll probably
No.
bug the fuck.
You could.
Uh,
You could.
yeah, let's see now. Let's see.
Issue us challenges. Nothing's coming out in the next 2 weeks. You can give us challenges.
That's the thing as well. I asked these like to make a list, and I don't think he's did that. That just
Well,
No.
Derek didn't give me his list, so I don't know.
I haven't made one, no.
Okay.
well, just basically just make a list of certain games anyway. Though, like you can just do them, like just make like short games now. Like if you're gonna do like forget RPGs now and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like screw that.
It's too long.
I've been thinking about starting Arkham City because I have that.
Like, I haven't.
That actually would be a good one. Now I actually haven't played that either. I've like played like a few hours, but I haven't.
Damn, you guys. Jesus.
I haven't even played Arkham
Well,
City though.
I didn't like the first one as much as everybody else did because I had issues with the combat system. But
It's one of the best games of last year. It was fantastic. It's really good. Really hard.
I think
really
even
good.
the first one I haven't played. Like I played a few hours of City though, but that's because that came out around the time I was like I went through it and then I went back to Dark Souls like I mentioned, and I pretty much took my time then with it.
hmm
Batman Arkham City just got shoved to the side pretty much for the rest of the year and beyond.
Yeah. Just like Dead Space 2 got shoved to the side. Never to be seen again.
Yeah, Dead Space 2 is just basically like shoved in the.
actually, I want to play Deus Ex. Was it Human
That's a
Revolution?
good game also. That's a very good game.
But I can't find it for. I want to get it for like $20 because I figure it's
Yeah.
old enough now.
It's a good game.
Well, what price is it?
Like 30.
Right.
Okay.
I've
still
seen it on sale for like 20 before, so I figure I'll just wait until it goes on sale again.
hmm
Yeah, that's been out for like since August now, so it'll probably like go down in price pretty soon. I got it though. I got it for like 20 odd pound because GameStop had it for like that there on the UK site.
Yeah.
It was like, I think someone tweeted about it though back then. And it was like, you can get here at Deus Ex Human Revolution for like 20 odd pound. It's like 21 pounds. Like, fuck yeah, I'll get it. I don't think I'll play the game this instant now. But fuck yeah, like that was a new release. You fucking get it for like nearly half price. It's like, screw yeah, that's great.
What's a good thing about that game is that I think it's one of the only games that Montreal is actually featured in the game. You go to Montreal and you play in the city. You go to the city of Montreal. That was pretty cool.
But
So
it's
that's
like
why
in the
you like
future
it.
though, right?
Yeah, it's in the future. But you go to the Olympic Stadium in Montreal, but it's futuristic. Of course, it's like remade a little bit, but it's cool. I thought it was cool that they actually mentioned Montreal and you go there and stuff like that. It's rare that our city gets mentioned in games. Except sports games, maybe, but it's pretty
Yeah,
rare.
but your city creates games like Assassin's Creed and games like that now.
Yeah, you mean Montreal, not New York.
Yeah, Ubisoft in Montreal, yes.
Yes.
That's what I meant. That's what I said. Meant.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Montreal.
think it's more rare to see Twin Cities in video games.
Minnesota?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
maybe.
can't think of any.
No, I don't think there was any games that I played in Minnesota was mentioned.
No, just the Mighty Ducks films.
That's true.
I think I think there might be a few other ones I might have seen though, but that's pretty much the only films that I can recall that take place in Minnesota.
There's
So-
others like Fargo. Well, that's probably half of that is in
I've not,
half of that in North Dakota, half is in Minnesota. But
I've never seen it now. So
But Darren, for your information about Walking Dead, there is a trial. I checked it. And there is a trial.
that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, I'll check it out probably sometime this week though. Anyway, and just see if it's good enough for me to watch the series. Like I still have the series
Yeah.
on. I've got all the episodes on the Sky Plus recorded. Just haven't gotten around to watching any yet.
It doesn't have
Too
a
busy
lot to do with the series. The game pretty much.
I know, but like,
you don't need,
Yeah,
you don't need to know a single thing about anything about Walking Dead to play the game and enjoy it.
Yeah.
no, I've got, exactly though. As I said, that's what you said to me on like Twitter anyway, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
it's true though.
that's yeah, like I just said, I said this is just probably playing the game will probably get me into the series anyway though. Don't know why. Like I've heard good things about it. Like I heard the first season was good, and then like the second season started with a bang,
Yeah.
and then it like, kind of dragged off for a
Yeah.
while, but then it
Yeah.
really picked up towards the end.
Mhm. That's what happened.
So
But other stuff on the game is no news on episode 2. Like they're saying episode 3 would come out end of summer, but nothing on episode 2. So I'm guessing probably
Wow,
during the
really?
summer will come out.
so like what? Geez, a several months break then I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no news on it, so nothing indicating it. They're saying the last episode comes out like at the beginning of 2013. So
Man,
Well, so they're taking their time with these ones then.
probably, yeah.
So in other words, I'll probably just wait until 2013 then to get them all.
You're gonna have to wait a long time.
Cause sometimes, like, I'd probably get the game, like, if I bought this and really enjoyed it, it's like, I'll just, probably the wait will just kill me, probably.
Yeah.
I was like, I want this, I just rather get them now, cause that's, as I said, Back to the Future, like I said, played the first one, like, right, you can just go on to the second one, don't have to wait like another month.
Mhm.
So,
Oh,
I'll
there's
just
that.
do that there.
There's that.
And I have like the Sam and Max games as well, which I haven't really played though. So if I want to get into them one time and like really like them, I can. It's just the same thing there. It's like, yeah, on to the next episode. Don't have to wait another month. So that'd probably be the case with Walking Dead, no matter how long it takes. I think that's pretty much all I have played though. So
That's it for video games.
that's it for video games. Now, just basically, before we go into like what we've been watching and that there now, I just want to talk about the Hotspot, which is like, for you who don't know, is a gaming podcast on GameSpot that's been around since 2005, and it's just been announced that it's pretty much ending, and it just did one last show, and therefore it's been going. It's from 2005, like mid 2005 to 2012, so around like 7 years coming pretty much it's been around, and I think it's a shame though, because despite even though I didn't really I stopped listening to it after the end of at the end of '07 when the whole Jeff Gershman affair occurred,
Yeah.
me too.
with him getting sacked. I still it was the very first podcast I ever listened to, and I started listening to it from like '06, like early '06, and it was just I just really loved listening to it. Like I listened to it in university. Like I was in university at the time and just loved listening to it each and every week though, and just having a blast listening to Rich Gallup and Jeff Gershman and whoever was on there, and just talking about the news stories and having little wee anecdotes and things like that there during some of the episodes, and emails and calls. Some of the calls were just downright hilarious and things like that now. You never listened to it now, Dennis, did you?
No, yeah, I unfortunately never listened to a lot of podcasts. I think the only podcast I listen to pretty much is this one. But I haven't really.
Because you love the sound of your own voice.
Yeah, that's it. No, I should start listening to other podcasts, but no, I haven't ever listened to it.
You should listen to the Jam Bonecast. So it's an entertaining one at times. So it is.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they do kind of drag on though. Like sometimes they're kind of like dullish though. Like there is a few episodes thus far this year have gone over 3 hours.
Damn.
Yep.
And the only other times they've ever done that really is like E3 episodes.
Crap.
I think there's been at least, and for most of them have been really like nearly 2.5, 3 hours long. This one actually has been like, this week's actually like only 2 hours or so long. It's one of the shorter episodes.
It's because Ryan's gone this week.
Yeah.
So where do you listen to podcasts, Darren? Do you listen to them at work or at home?
I listen to them at work.
Okay, me too.
Because I mentioned it before because it passes the time. Like I work in Sainsbury's, which is this like supermarket chain here, and I stack the shelves and things like that overnight, and just basically pass the time tremendously though, listening to podcasts and music and that there. I really do enjoy listening.
Yeah,
to
I think if you don't have a job that allows you to listen to podcasts that are 3 hours long, then it's really difficult.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like yeah, I can't. I don't. I sometimes I listen to them at home though, or like when I'm out, like walking, like sometimes when I go to Belfast and things like that, or like downtown, I just put them on, listen to them there, just to pass the time as well. But like I can't really do it at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I just rather like play games really, to tell the truth, and things like that now. But like I say, it is a shame it's gone now. But
did they say why it's gone, or is there a new one or new podcast?
I think they might be doing something else now. They might be doing new audio and video stuff now.
Okay.
So it will be. Because it was on a hiatus there, they said.
Oh.
I didn't even know, like, from March there, and then, like, this came back there saying, we just decided that we just want to end the games, the hotspot, and just end it with this one last hurrah, pretty much. So that, but like as I said, I stopped listening to it at the end of 07 when Jeff Gershman left, and I just didn't really want to get into it anymore, and then, like, the whole mass exodus happened with Ryan leaving, and then Alex leaving, and Brad leaving and that there then, and then Vinny leaving and things like that then, and it's just like, I know it's kind of probably like snobbish or like a bit of a dick or what, but I just didn't really want to get into these new guys there then. So there was like some of them could be great, but I just didn't really want to. Because I just liked the old gang pretty much. It just really got into them and so used to them that trying to listen to someone else and maybe end up liking them perhaps, or maybe disliking them.
Did you listen to that Arrow Pointing Down podcast during that transition period between GameSpot and John?
I listened to them not too long ago. Some of them ones, okay. So they're fucking ridiculous though, because it's just weird how different they are. That podcast is now compared to what it is now than it was back then, because they usually started off with energy drink tasting.
Oh yeah, I know, all the time.
Like they usually start off like the first like 10, 15 minutes of each podcast is like, we've got this energy drink from so and so country, let's taste it. And like the fucking Jeff and Ryan would taste them.
Yeah.
I was like, ridiculous. I've actually been going back through the Jam Bombcast. Like I haven't listened to it all of them now. Like I listened to like the first few or so or whatever, and then just stopped listening to it. And then I like listened to the Game of the Year 2008 one, which I loved. Then I like listened to like one in 09, and then just stopped listening to it again. And I listened to the 2009 Game of the Year podcast, and like the little wee short ones they did there as well.
Huh, I've listened to every single one.
And then I started listening to like from early 10 then, 2010. It's pretty much been listening ever since then. And it's a really, I really enjoy the podcast. Like some of them are not so great now, and other ones are just not so good though. Like I don't know if you're taking this now, Derek, now, but do you remember the E3 podcast with a woman called Lee Alexander on it?
What year was that?
It was like 2010, 2009 that she was on. The one.
Not offhand, no.
Nah. That she was on the. I didn't listen to the 09 one though, but I listened to the 2010 one, and she fucking annoyed the hell out of me though. I know they had their drinks and all, and some of them were probably like a bit tipsy though, but god damn, she fucking annoyed the hell out of me in that there one. She just kept butting into everyone else and fucking interrupting everyone. And,
well, she's not on like every other episode, that's for sure. I mean, they don't have guests that often.
Yeah,
occasionally
like,
they do, but not a whole lot.
But during like the E3, the bombcast, they have like a load of people though, and she was on them. Like 09, she was on. I think a lot of people hated her on it.
Does she have like a Valley Girl voice or something?
She went like, you know that one she went, and that was E3, 75 minutes. I think I don't, if you probably know who I'm talking about now.
Maybe I'll look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, she just, oh god, she just annoyed the hell out of me though, just butting in and out there though. And there actually is people that like her though. I could go ahead and say you're fucking idiots, but I'm not going to now.
You just did.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna mean it now. I just basically say like each of them has like some people do like them though, and like Dennis is not really a big fan of Patrick Klepek, are you, Dennis?
No, let me correct you right there. I am
you don't
not
like him,
a fan of him doing quick looks.
right.
I cannot stomach him doing quick looks. It's because he's like always trying to describe the game. It looks like this, like every minute detail of the game. Like you press this button to go there, and then you press here, and then you go up there, and then he's not funny in the quick looks. He doesn't do anything funny.
I don't think he's trying to be though.
No, I don't think he's trying to be. But like you'll have, I don't know, all the other guys doing it with him, like Vinny or Jeff or Ryan, trying to, be a little funny, and he's like, oh yeah, haha. And then you don't. It's like, okay, well, can't you at least get into the joke a little bit and do something? And I cannot stomach his quick looks.
I guess I haven't noticed that at all.
No, but
I don't mind him. I mean, I don't like him as much as the other guys, but I don't mind him.
He's a great. I mean, he's a great reporter guy. He looks like a good guy all around. Like a guy I'd hang out with.
Yeah, some people can't fucking stand him though. I'm not one of them. I actually do like him. Like he does like the news stories and that there. But what are you gonna say there?
I say he looks like he's like 12 or something. He's like super skinny. He's got that freaking haircut.
I think he's 27. I think.
Yeah, he looks really young. That's for sure.
I think he's the same age as me, pretty much now. I believe.
And he looks really young. Like he looks.
He does look young though, with his little like curly hair and that there. He does look pretty young, yeah.
That's a good thing, but I mean, all around he's pretty cool. But when he does the quick looks, when he is doing the quick look, when he's playing the game, I cannot watch the quick look. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't find him interesting at all when he does that.
Well, I know a lot of people have problems with him, but I guess I just don't see it.
Yeah, there is people that can't stand him really though. Like some people do hate him though. Like sometimes, like I think I watched like some of the live stuff they did sometimes, and you can hear just people in the chat saying, "Oh, Patrick sucks. Oh, get rid of Patrick," and shit like that. Now, I was like, oh,
I wouldn't go that far at all, but I mean, everybody who's there is there for a reason, and I think the cast is pretty cool, and they're pretty awesome together. But if you put like Jeff and Ryan in a quick look, or Ryan and Vinny, which is the freaking best combination you could get. It's like I really love their quick looks, and all the three guys that do the Flight Club, like Vinny, Drew, and Dave.
Yeah.
Those are really awesome quick looks. I mean, those are really entertaining. They're not always hilarious, like, but they're always, Vinny always puts in his little grain of salt. Like he's always doing something funny, and
Actually, I didn't like Vinny at all at first.
You're kidding me.
Eventually, I got used to him. Yeah, I didn't like him because when he was the host of the Hotspot for a while there, and I didn't like him. And then when he went to Giant Bomb, I was like, oh great. But I got used to him after a while.
Yeah.
I wasn't really fond of Ryan Davis at first either, but I got used to him so I have. Like, I always liked Jeff. Like, sometimes he can be a bit, dickish in a way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But like pretty much I've always liked Jeff since GameSpot though. And like as I said though to myself though, like when there were people were leaving in GameSpot, like Carrie, Goose Gus, and Greg Casavan and that,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, man, if Jeff Gershman leaves, that's the end for me. Like that's I hope he doesn't leave and he got fired. It's like,
damn.
fuck.
And everybody else left.
Yeah.
That to me was kind of the end of the way of an era of GameSpot, because a lot, like, that's pretty much when everyone stopped doing video blogs, like the gang we had.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just pretty much stopped doing blogs and video blogs and things like that then.
Mm-hmm.
After that, like there was still some of us still did them for a while afterwards, but everyone else a lot of people just left. It's like, fuck this. And then a lot of people, I think some of them probably went over to Giant Bomb and haven't looked back then, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then just stopped posting altogether anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I still go to GameSpot, I go to Giant Bomb, but I don't communicate in Giant Bomb, really. I just not into their community whatsoever. Like, some of them are just real dickheads, from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some people...
Are you a premium member?
I am a premium member because you can watch like the premium stuff and that there.
Yeah, me too.
But like I'm just doing monthly though. I don't have it yearly.
Oh, I thought the yearly.
I have yearly on Giant Bomb and GameSpot.
I probably will do the yearly though sometime.
But now they're going to combine their thing. I think they're gonna combine the subscription.
Well, I got a free code for.
You should have got. Yeah, I used the code. Yeah, if you got an email from them.
I used it, but it didn't give me the emblem didn't change because I was like.
Yeah, that's yeah. I did get the email and all that they're saying you thing, but yeah, the emblem's still the same. It's just a registered member, so I don't get that now.
Yeah, that's weird. I got it. I entered it and it said, "Hey, you're already a premium member, so you don't have to put it in." Okay, no problem.
What if you could give it to somebody else, Phil?
I don't think so. I doubt it.
I would. I just said, nah, this one's been redeemed or invalid or whatever. Then.
Yeah, because it points you directly to your account when you click on the link. You go to your account directly.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it's. I don't think you can give it to other people. I don't think so. But yeah, but anyway, as you were saying, I don't know how we got into the conversation of the Patrick Click, but.
Tangent.
And the cast and everything, but yeah, I mean.
But you should, as I say, you should start listening to it though. Like it's enjoyable thing. Like I don't know if you'd agree with me, Derek, though, but the ones that I really enjoyed listening to, I actually would go back to them and listen to them. Again, is the Game of the Year ones.
Those are like 9 hours long.
Not that like not the like newer ones now, like the older, like the first one that did was was like nearly 3 hours long, which I really enjoyed. Then the next one, there was like 5 like shorter things going over like a few categories, and then there was like the longer one, which was like the platforms and that was like nearly 4 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Game of the Year 2010.
Yeah, there's the one where they were discussing the best DLC, and they had this argument about Minerva's Dead. For like
don't
2 hours.
fucking
2 hours.
Over an hour. On the one fucking category, bored the shit out of me. It was like nearly 2 hours. That one was like, oh, this should be great. Then nearly 2 hours of debate, and then like realized when it was over an hour of that there thing, I was like, oh my god. And the fact is, they were going in circles.
Yeah.
They just going the same shit over and over again. It's like, Seriously, we've already heard this like 5 times already. I got bored. I just was bored to death of that one there. I hated that one. So I wouldn't recommend that one now, Dennis. Just don't avoid that one at all costs. If you just unless you
Yeah.
want to go to sleep.
Yeah, but
Last
I
year's was actually pretty good as well.
I don't really have the time. I think I wouldn't have time to listen to a 3-hour podcast during the week because
Yeah.
I can't listen to it at work. So
If you had, that's the case. So if you actually did have a job which you
yeah,
can listen to music and that there, definitely recommend like several. Definitely you would have
yeah,
used them. So that's as I said. That's basically I just basically listen to them at work to pass the time, and they're great time sink and
Mhm.
pass the time easily then. So I think I think that's a bit long enough for a tangent there. Just going from like hotspot to giant bomb to beyond. So finally, let's get into what we've been watching recently. Derek, what have you been watching?
I guess I'll just mention a couple of things. I've still been watching Futurama, like I mentioned last week. I think I'm probably close to done with the first season. What's interesting is I remember a lot of these episodes. I must have watched it, way back when it first started, like because I remember parts of a lot of these. But I definitely like it more than I did back then. Like Bender a lot. He's pretty cool and funny.
Yeah, Bender, the voice of Marcus Phoenix.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. I didn't know
I
that.
think I think that is the case. I think he is the
yeah.
voice of Marcus.
I think so. I think he is.
Don DiMaggio, I think his name is. I think that is.
DiMaggio? Yeah, Don DiMaggio, I think. Or something.
Yeah. I'll check on here now. I believe that's the case.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Just continue on, Derek.
Yeah, if that's the case, that's really interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely enjoying it a lot more than I did at first. I don't really know why I didn't like it way back then, but I'm definitely liking it now. I guess I've been watching Game of Thrones, the rest of season 1.
Yes.
Yes, just to stop you there. Yes, he did do Marcus Phoenix and Bender. I was right.
Oh, that's cool.
He also did Draken and Kim Possible.
Oh, what
Okay.
the hell?
Whoever that is. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Game of Thrones, I watched the rest of season 1, and I was shocked at the end of episode 9.
Yes, of course, like everyone else was, even though I kind of saw it coming.
Don't spoil it anything. Don't spoil it. I'm not there yet. Don't spoil it.
So yeah, I guess we can't really talk about it too much.
But we can, though. I actually like to probably have a little discussion next time, though, over the season.
Yeah, I
season.
should be done with the first season next week.
I got HBO, so now I can watch season 2 whenever. I just haven't sat down to watch any of it. Are they up to like the 5th episode now, or the 4th one? Or?
The 4th episode was this week. It'll be
Okay.
episode 5 next week.
Yeah.
So I hear there's something about season 2 with the wolves. Is that correct? Darren, have you watched season 2?
It's not really
So,
wolves.
somebody at work, like there's only one person I know that I work with that watches Game of Thrones. She's actually read the books, all of the books. She knows like whatever, what's happening with the show. And she mentioned something about the dire wolves being important.
Oh.
Alright, I don't think at the moment, though.
Maybe that's coming up then. And of course,
guess,
the thing that happens at the very end of the 10th episode of season 1, that I asked her about that, and she said that hasn't happened in season 2 yet, which is kind of surprising. I think you probably know what I'm talking about, Darren.
Oh, the end of season, like the right at the end of
Like
season
the last
1.
shot of season 1.
Oh, okay. Yes, gotcha, yeah.
So,
Blood of my blood.
yeah, I mean, I definitely like the show, even though I hate all of the Lannisters. I guess I hate what's his name? The least.
Tyrion
Tyrion,
Lannister.
yeah.
Joffrey. No.
Joffrey!
The most.
Joffrey, nice, Baratheon, yeah.
Baratheon, yeah.
Could say, like, yeah, he was his son, or not really, if you've watched it.
Yes. Just discovered that this week. Well, then episode 6.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
guess we can't really talk about it too much, other than we really enjoy it. There's so many spoilers, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much it for me, other than the regular weekly shows that I watch. So, Dennis, you been watching anything else besides Game of Thrones?
Well, I actually started watching Game of Thrones a little while back, and I have to say I absolutely love the show. Love the show. I'm up to. I will watch probably episode 7 tonight or sometime today, and the rest of the season for the weekend. Love the show. Absolutely love the show. In fact, and this might be a shocker coming from me, I actually like it more than the Walking Dead show. So
Yeah, I like it more too.
Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know if it's, haven't really seen a lot of people say that dislike the show now. Have you any of you know people have
nope,
No.
said that don't like it?
everybody
No.
loves it. So
Pretty much everyone I know on Twitter, like a lot of people, and you guys have pretty much loved the show, and
Mhm.
I loved it as well. So
my cousin watches it, and he absolutely adores the show. He's a
like I haven't read any of the books or
no,
nothing like
yeah.
that, but I just love the show. Just the whole love the whole drama and like the little twists and turns that happen.
Yeah.
Certain episodes, just awesome.
And I
Do you
think
have
what,
a favorite character at all, Dennis? Or
a favorite character? Well, I like. I have a couple. I like Khaleesi. Like I like her.
okay,
Yeah, I like her. I don't know, her stance, her the way she presents herself, and like she was like very feeble at the beginning, and she's taking like more and more power now. So probably, I'm pretty sure something happens with her during the
Yep.
course of the season. So
Yeah, well, yeah, something happens at the end of the first season, which you'll see, like I mentioned before we came on here.
yeah, I can't wait to watch that. I like her. I like the kid, the King's Hand, Lord Stark. I kind of like him.
yeah, me too.
Okay.
He reminds me of somebody. He reminds me of a guy from Lord of the Rings, actually.
Boromir.
Yeah.
Because it's the same guy.
Okay, there you go.
Sean
That's why.
Bean.
That's why. Okay, so yeah, like him. I like his wife. His wife's pretty cool. And I like the little guy, the little dwarf.
Yeah.
I like him.
Tyrion Lannister is awesome.
Tyrion Lannister. Yes, that's his name. He's really. I love how quirky he is in his answers, and like each time he talks, there's something awesome that comes out of his mouth, and he's really cool. I really like him.
Yeah, he's a lot of people's favorite characters, it's mine included.
Really love that guy. And well, like Derek, I pretty much hate the whole Lannister family line.
So you hate Cersei, you hate Jaime, so you do, and and you hate, well, I don't think you've seen the father yet, have you, Tywin Lannister?
Tywin, is it the soldier guy? It's the soldier guy, right?
No, it's like, it's Charles, I think he's towards the end, he's like Charles Dance, so it was
He's an
pleasant.
older guy. Yeah.
He's an older guy, so I don't know if you,
No, I don't.
nah,
Not yet.
that's the Jaime, the Cersei Jaime's and like Tywin's her father.
Yeah.
He's the
Probably.
head of the Lannister.
Yeah, it's head of Lannisters. You'll see him in season 2 as well. He was in this week's episode of so you'll see him when you get into it as well. But you'll see him anyway.
Yeah. And I just like the Starks' older daughter. I think
Sansa.
Sansa. She's arrogant, and I don't know. I don't really like her so far. Maybe something happens. Pretty sure something does happen during the course of the series. We'll see. But for now, I don't really like her.
I like Arya.
Arya, yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, but she's like kind of because of like a tomboy, so she is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And I like Jon Snow.
Yeah, Jon Snow. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, you haven't really seen a whole lot of him though this season though. He's only been like in a few scenes really.
Well, he's been in quite a bit at the end of season 1.
Yeah, but like in this season thus far, he hasn't really been in it
Oh,
that
it's
much.
2. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably maybe, and it's the same with the Daenerys Targaryen, there hasn't been a whole lot of scenes of her either. It's
Okay.
been more about the going back and forth between, like, you know, the Lannister stuff and Stark and the Baratheons, like the Robert Baratheon's like brothers and that. You'll see more of that stuff in season 2
Mm-hmm.
because like season 2 is really like it's called the Clash of Kings. The book, and it's basically about each of these different people want to try to claim the Iron Throne for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So they are, and pretty much want to try to fight and kill each other, etc.
So I guess each season is a book, right? I guess
What?
each season is a book. Like
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. How many books are there?
There's 5 thus far, and he's still writing them. There's supposed to be 7, 6 and 7 are still not out yet. Like Dance of Dragons was the last one that was released last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I mentioned. Like our like thing is kind of. I don't make a mention because I actually looked at behind the book of the latest one
Yeah.
and actually know what happens with one of the main characters. I was like, fuck.
Mm.
Because it kind of got spoiled. I was like, my mistake. I just glanced though, but then I seen the thing. I was like, oh great. I kind of know what happens though, but I'll be looking forward to seeing how they do it on screen, pretty much.
That's far off. It's the 5th book.
That's the 5th
Yeah,
book.
it's,
Yeah,
it's far off from the television
Yeah.
series.
that'll be a lot. Like not 3 years anyway.
Yeah.
But the 5th book's like fucking. I think it's over 1,000 pages long, and like they're actually split into 2 parts in paperback.
Wow.
But when it came out, it was like hardback with like one big, pretty much like Lord of the Rings.
Maybe they'll split the
Fucking-
season in 2. Who knows?
I don't know. Like, but that I doubt it though, because like, you know, with the Harry Potter series, like in the films now,
Let's split the last one.
but they split the last one because there was so much they had to do in that there, because there's just so much they couldn't take out. But like with other ones, like Order of the Phoenix,
Yeah.
it was
That's
like
a
one
long
of the,
book, yeah.
it's a long ass book. It's like probably one of the shortest of the films.
Yeah, that's weird the way they do.
So much of it was taken out,
Yeah.
and it was nice.
They took out way more in Half-Blood Prince movie.
Yeah, they took out a lot as well, and then but they took out a lot of in the Order of the Phoenix as well.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So anyway,
then-
back to
yeah.
Game of Thrones.
I've been watching Game of Thrones. Really enjoy the season 1 so far. Trying to find a way to get season 2. Darren gave me a little hint on how to find it.
Wink, wink.
I'll
We're not going to mention it here now.
No, we're not. But yeah, I'm trying to find season 2. I'm gonna probably finish season 1 over the weekend.
No, you bought the Blu-ray, right?
Yeah, I bought the Blu-ray. I bought the whole season 1. Very nice package. Very nice.
Yeah, it does look really nice. I actually might actually watch season 1 again over the break.
Yeah, it's very good. Aside from that, I haven't been watching a whole lot of stuff. I've been aside from the regular stuff like Monday Night Raw and all that stuff. And tomorrow is Extreme Rules, the next WWE.
Which I actually would probably watch it perhaps
Yeah,
online.
the return of Brock Lesnar into the ring. So that should be awesome. Well, probably not awesome, but you know, we'll see how it goes. And it's Jericho and Punk too. So that should be. And your favorite wrestler, Sheamus, going up against Daniel Bryan.
It's not Sheamus! Jericho's my favorite wrestler, okay? So, quit your...
Well, I hope the Daniel Bryan Sheamus match is longer than 18 seconds this time around. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see how it goes. But
I'll be 17.5.
well, yeah, that's tomorrow night. I'm gonna watch that. Been watching baseball as usual and a little bit of the NHL playoffs since hockey playoffs are on. My team's not there, but I keep checking out what's going on. So that's pretty much what I've been watching, I guess you could say. On to you, Darren. What have you been watching?
I've been watching a few things. Game of Thrones, of course. We've talked about it long enough now, so as I said, I just watched episode 4 there. I think it was just pretty much yesterday, really, and like guessing that there, just like, and the ending of that episode 4 was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Once you get to episode 4, season 2, and see the ending of it, you'll be going, what the fuck as
So
well.
that's more of a what the fuck than the season 9 of season 1.
It's not like a, oh my god, like a fucking, like I'm shocked now. It's just like, what the fuck is with this crazy shit, pretty much.
Well, like aliens invade or something.
Let's just say it has to say something with a certain part of a woman's anatomy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what you tweeted
I kind of
yesterday?
figured what.
Is that it? What you tweeted,
I
I
did,
replied to you?
If you want to get, I don't know if you want to get spoiled
No,
now,
no,
but
don't say anything.
No, I don't want to get spoiled, but yes.
no, but it's just kind of, it was just fucking crazy, really. Just like, okay.
What Jarrett responded to you yesterday, I think. Does that have to do with that?
Oh yes,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah, he fucking pretty much spoiled it.
Yeah, that's,
So
I saw that. I was like, hey, okay.
So yeah, if you read his tweet, then that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
So you know what it is, Dennis.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
and Dark luckily doesn't.
Yeah, Derek
yet.
doesn't follow him, I think so.
I don't know who you're talking about.
No, but just don't look on
No.
it. It was just fucking weird indeed, though. But yeah, I'm really enjoying season 2 thus far. Anyway, I still love Tyrion Lannister. Still fucking love to hate Joffrey Baratheon. Fucking he is such a prick. I don't know. As I said on Twitter, I don't know if I want to love him as a cat, or just love to hate him.
I think it's more love to hate him.
Hmm.
Yeah, he just, the guy who plays him. He's from Ireland here. He just plays that part fucking excellent though. He just comes off as a massive prick. So he does.
So, just a little tangent here. Are you guys going to buy that Game of Thrones game?
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know. The thing is, it's coming out at a bad time though, because like, I think it's like next month.
It's out the same day as Diablo and...
Oh, the same day? Wow.
Yeah. It's out. And
So in other words, it's going to get
Streamed. Yeah.
It's going to get framed. Like no one's going to buy it.
No. Looks like Dragon Age or something, sort of.
I might pick it up though, but the thing is, there's a few games already I have pre-ordered that month though, so I might just wait in a price drop.
Yeah.
Because I've already got Diablo 3, I've already got Ratchet and Clank HD Trilogy, I've got Dragon's Dogma, and this WWE12 already WrestleMania Edition ordered, so that's like 4 games,
Yeah.
1 month, so that's a bit overkill already. So it is. It looks pretty good from what I've seen of it though. Anyway, there was a strategy game, Game of Thrones Genesis was released, which I don't think was.
I think there's a
Right.
Facebook game.
It's the first time
I
I've
I've never heard of the Facebook
thought there
game.
was.
But I don't know. It probably would be though. But like I said, that strategy game came out. Just wasn't much long of it. So just jeez, and God lab there wasn't. Didn't get the great reviews.
No.
I think it was probably pretty average, I believe.
Is it voiced by the same cast as the television show?
Nah, I think it's like, I don't know though. It's like he probably just plays like a random character. I think there
Okay.
might be a few characters in it now, maybe voice. I don't know. I haven't looked up much of it now.
For the
Mhm.
strategy game or the new one that's coming out?
The RPG,
Yeah.
I think he meant.
Yeah, you play
Yeah,
as two characters that I've never seen in the show, so I don't know.
No, it's
Yeah.
probably just like 2 characters created for this game, really.
Yeah, as
Just
they
a track.
usually do. You play as a... if it's
You
a
know, like-
title like that, you play as
Yeah, it's like,
the outsider.
yeah, it's like Godfather.
Yeah.
Remember that the game of it? You played,
Ghostbusters. Stuff.
yeah, pretty much something like that now.
hmm
I watched the True Blood season finale. It was on last Sunday. I watched it like this week.
Yeah, I heard of it a little bit. How was it?
It was great.
Yeah.
Loved the season. Loved it. It's just the last episode was pretty. It's very interesting what happened at the end though, and this kind of I don't know what's going to happen now. If it's was a thing, a bit of a cliffhanger, but if it actually doesn't happen the way it is, it's one of the main characters who's been pretty much dies.
Okay.
So it was actually pretty surprising to me. I actually didn't see it coming, to tell you the truth.
Mhm.
What happened? So, but it's like, I love that series. So, I really love it. Can't wait. I'm so glad that FX are not going to wait till next year to have season 5. It's going to be on in the autumn, so we don't have to wait long after the States gets it.
Yeah, I think
This-
these kind of these television channels do it that way. I think they have like now 2 series, like 2 seasons the same year or something like that. They don't wait until long before they continue with the series, unless it's Walking Dead, which is taking forever. But yeah.
Yeah, like a Game of Thrones as well. That will be finished soon.
Hmm.
Like what, June I think probably.
Yeah.
And then it'll probably be on again till like next year in April. So
Hmm.
I've been watching a few Netflix. I went on Netflix there one day like last week and seeing that there was new WWE stuff, like wrestling stuff. I was like, oh cool. It was like the new Rock, that new Rock bio that
Oh,
came
cool.
out a while back.
Mhm.
There was a Stone Cold one as well that was like 2.5 hours long.
Damn.
There was the Best of King of the Ring one. There was the Randy Orton bio one as well.
Okay.
I watched the and it's like the ladder match 2 Crash and Burn one with like ladder matches in it.
Hmm.
I watched the Rock one, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched the some of the ladder match one as well. It had like ladder matches. Some of them were pretty cool.
Did they censor it, or did they do it, because WWE now is PG, so do they kind of
Well,
censor it? Or?
Well, I was watching the Austin one there yesterday before I went to work,
Mhm.
some of it, and like, when they were showing the submission match between him and Bret Hart at WrestleMania 13,
Hmm.
it wasn't censored. It didn't like go black and white.
Okay, yeah, with the blood. Hmm.
Yeah, it was like basically colored. So
Okay.
no, it wasn't. It's not censored.
Okay, that's good.
Um, I watched some of the ladder match one. I watched a bit of the Randy Orton one, but like it was kind of different though. It was kind of like, you know, one of those sort of kind of diary things.
Yeah.
It's like kind of jersey, like sort of starts off from like Elimination Chamber last year,
Okay.
and like goes on like this thing, but goes like back to like certain like when he started off and things like that. But I didn't watch too much of it now.
Okay.
But I watched the Austin one, like the first hour odd last night, and man, I was really enjoying that there. Really enjoyed it. I have to watch the rest of it probably next week.
Hmm.
I was really enjoying it though. So it was just basically goes through his career. We started off and went to like WCW and ECW and out there.
Hmm.
Really enjoying it. I thoroughly recommend checking it out though, despite the fact I only watched the first hour of it.
Hmm.
You still get any wrestling stuff on your Netflix, do you?
We are very over here in Canada, where Netflix is. It's like old movies. Like it's not the American Netflix where you have recent movies on it. It's like old movies that come out and old
20
television.
years ago.
Yeah, well, maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh,
So I
okay.
actually canceled my subscription to Netflix because I didn't have any interest in most of the movies that were on there, so just canceled it.
Well, the thing is, I actually don't have Netflix yet. I'm using this thing to get Netflix US Library.
Okay.
Like a VPN or something.
Yeah, like DNS settings, so it is.
Okay.
Because like the Netflix here it's all right, but as I said, the library in the US one's just pretty much ridiculous compared to the rest. Like loads of shit now. You could fucking easily spend the next fucking couple of years watching stuff on it. Like they actually just had the Derek mentioned it before, like last time I think, the original Transformers series is up there now
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
on Netflix. So for you old Transformers fans, if you want to be nostalgic, you can watch it.
Okay.
I mentioned this in an earlier episode as well. Since I got the DNS settings, like they went off again though, and I couldn't access it though. But then I found another sort of DNS sort of address, and like got access to Netflix US again and watched Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it though. Like as I said, I just love the fact that the Netflix has those WE stuff though, like the wrestling stuff. It was just great for it though.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed the Stone Cold one, and I hope to have the Edge one, the Edge one that came out not too long ago. not the Decade of Decadence one with matches, like this other one they did.
Okay.
I think Andy was talking about it on Twitter,
Yeah, I
Andy
think
Williams.
So. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all.
Okay.
I think that's all I have to talk about.
Okay. I think that does it for TV.
I think that's
Mhm.
yeah, that pretty much does it for the podcast now.
You guys gonna go see Avengers next week, or does it come out at the same time?
I think-
It's been out here since Thursday. It was out here
Oh,
Thursday.
really? Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there
for-
a week earlier. For some
You
reason.
get it on the 1st, I believe, or
Fourth.
Tuesday, don't you?
4th,
The 4th. Yeah.
4th.
Mhm.
next Friday.
I'm actually surprised that we get something that big first.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Because we usually, in terms of movies now, it's pretty much a lot for, except for like maybe like British films, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But like for like big blockbuster films, you usually get it first. Maybe sometimes it might be like later that week, or like maybe a week later or something. And
Yeah.
sometimes it might be like a month or two
Mm-hmm.
later before we get a film. But for something we get something that big first is quite surprising.
Yeah, it is. That surprised me. Yeah. Like I've seen people tweet, "Hey, I'm going to see the Avengers." I'm like, "Is that out this week?" Then I went to see it
Yes.
next week. It was like, "What the hell?"
Hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like previews now of it over there now. I've seen there probably would be for some
Probably.
For
places.
some people, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably like some people might be saying this as well. They might be going to see it because of the previews.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, it's been out here since Thursday. I'll probably go see it next week, and I want to go see Thursday American Pie Reunion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
I've seen for the
What-
Avengers though, they changed the title. It's like
yes,
it's now
Avengers
Marvel's The
Assemble.
Avengers.
It's Avengers Assemble here.
Okay.
Avengers Assemble, I think. Because the fact is, there's a TV show here in the like 60s and that.
Mm-hmm.
It was called The Avengers. And there was like a film as well
Okay.
in the 90s based on it called The Avengers. Therefore, I don't think they want to do it just to get people confused.
Yeah, they
Oh.
changed the title. They changed the title over here also. It's now Marvel's The Avengers.
Right.
So
Just cause that's because the thing is, because people would be confused, like if they were thinking of that Avengers show from the 60s now or whatever, or
Mhm.
something like that now, but Avengers Assemble, I just rather have the Avengers. I just think Avengers Assemble just sounds kind of silly.
sounds
In a way.
cartoonish.
Yeah, it sounds like a cartoon
Well,
series or
that's what they say in the comics.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So,
Alright.
Avengers Assemble.
So
Yeah, but like, I won't mind if it's like saying in a film or something, but like usually when you see films, like comic book films, are always like Spider-Man, X-Men,
mhm,
not like Avengers Assemble. Like they basically say the name of the like comic or whatever,
mhm.
like a saying.
But it's getting good reviews. It's at 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's getting really good reviews.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out. I haven't watched it, but the thing is, I don't know if I will or not. Though I know you probably don't need to though. But I'd rather watch Thor. I have like watched a bit of Thor and like, Captain America first.
Yeah, I think you'd have to catch up on those two before you go see the movie.
Like I've seen the Iron Man films,
Mhm.
both them. But I'd like to probably watch them two first and then go see the film.
Have you seen The Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, the 2008 one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
I love the fact though it's like 3 different people in the last decade. It's about Hulk.
Yep.
Like flipping was it Eric Bana,
Eric Bana.
then it was Edward Norton,
Edward
and now
Norton.
it's like what Mark Ruffalo is his name.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo plays him now.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like 3 different fucking people. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I watched it though, like it was like a few years ago now. But like let's say it's like Thor and Captain America is like the only ones I haven't watched fully now. So
Okay.
I should get Captain America next week on DVD. It's like £7, I think, in my place I work.
Okay. You should get it.
So
Should watch it.
I've got Thor not there, so should watch it as well. Should go back to watching the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's everything, unless you have anything else to talk about.
I think that's pretty. I don't have anything else.
Okay, right. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to this episode 6,
Yeah.
or should I say episode 6, just to please Dennis.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
Just before we head off here. Yes, it's just a gag that whenever I did videos back in GameSpot, I was under the name DarkGamer06, and Dennis think it was funny that he keeps going 06 because it sounds like I'm saying sax instead of sex.
Yeah, that's
Every time something 6 comes out, he goes sex. We have 06 Vegas. DarkGamer 06.
Yeah.
The sex sounds
It's been, it's been a running gag ever since.
Yeah, for
ever
6 years. Nearly.
For 6 years.
Jeez Louise. They go, the classics never die.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the only one who still thinks it's funny, Dennis.
I know, but
So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Derek.
thank you.
I will see you all next time for episode 7. Lucky number 7.
Yeah.
So we should have hopefully it'll be a lucky episode then. So until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
All right.